writing the mindset is usually like really deep into thought, and it's usually when I'm sad, because I can't write things when I'm happy. Like I can, but it comes off cheesy, so I like to write things when I'm sad. It helps like my emotions, I guess. And then drawing, I always draw when there's a mess in my mind. I like to draw it out or like focus on a picture and like recreate it, because it's cleansing somehow, because it is for drawing. And painting, I don't paint as much because I don't know too many techniques, and usually when I paint I just do crazy things just because it's fun to make a mess, but it's like a pretty mess, so it's fun to make. So usually the mindset of like just wanting to mess something up in a pretty way. I think every artist has a type of writing, drawing, and painting that like is their own. So my writing is very symbolic, and I don't really use that many names in my like personal writing, and so it's just very symbolic and doesn't make that much sense if you haven't gone through it, but it's just a way to think about something in a different way. So that's the way I write. And then drawing, my drawings are I like pen drawings, so it's like mine's kind of like scribbled work, but it still looks like a drawing. That's usually mine, because I like that type, and that's what I'm best at, I think. And painting is just like a big old mess of stuff, and it's usually flowers, so. Writing, which I do the most, is like I said earlier, when I'm really sad or there's like so much going on in my mind that I need to put it down on paper, because sometimes when you have thoughts in your mind, they get really jumbled up and it doesn't really feel real, or it feels really strange, so you need to write them down, and when you can see them on a paper, you can usually understand them more. Drawing is usually when I feel like I want to focus. Like what triggers it is like when I see something artistic, or like find a picture that's really like something that looks like I could draw. I usually get in the mindset of that, and like when I want to do something abstract and stuff. And then for painting, painting is just when it triggers me, when I see a type of painting too, or like want to make a mess, I guess, like a pretty mess, because I can't do like intricate paintings, so, but that doesn't happen that often. So. The kind of feeling I get when I'm writing, it's really intense, and it's like a lot of feelings at once, and I don't like to plan out what I'm writing beforehand, because if I do that, it comes out really bad, because it's not authentic. So in the moment when you're doing it, it's like a feeling of freedom, but it's also a feeling of like a lot of emotion weighing you down. It's very strange. The feeling when I'm finished with it, it's really relieved, and if it's a good, like if I do a bad writing, which I think is when I personally think my writing's bad, it's not very good, I'm like, oh, that sucked, I could have probably wrote something better. But when I finish something that I'm like really proud of, I like reread it and I'm like, oh my god, nice, and it's like a really relieving feeling, I guess. And drawing, while doing it, it's very focused, so it's like when there's a lot of things going on, I can't really draw because I'm not focused enough. So during it, I'm really focused, and then when I'm done, it's like if it turned out really good, it's so, you're like, oh my god, I'm the most artistic person in the world, it's so awesome, like, but that's what I get. But when I'm finished with a good one, I'm like, oh my god, I can do that, nice, that's cool. And then painting, the paintings don't turn out that good, so I'm just like, oh cool, I made a mess, but it's fun. And so while I'm doing it, it's just usually just fun and just like mixing colors, because that's my favorite thing, is mixing colors. So finding new colors to mix and putting them on paper is a really fun. I've never thought of sharing like drawing or painting to the rest of the world. Like I like sharing it with my friends, but to the rest of the world, I don't think it's that good to share to the rest of the world. And for my writing, I want to eventually. Like if I could, I'd be an author, because writing books is so fun and it's really hard to do, but I feel like that would be fun. Or I don't know, just to share like some of my personal writings to some people, to help them understand that other people can feel as deeply as they feel, I guess. But I've never thought about it like that, wanting to be my profession, because I guess I don't have that much confidence to do that. But if I could do anything, I'd probably be an author, share my writing. I've been painting and drawing for basically my whole entire life, just for fun. Like, I was always a very artistic child, which was weird in a like sporty family, so I didn't get to do it that much because I wasn't exposed to it that much, but I always did it. And then writing happened, like where I got really into writing was 7th grade when we were told to write a short story for English. We had to write a horror story, and I enjoyed doing that so much that I was like, oh, maybe I should be a writer. And then, so I've been like really writing since 7th grade, and then drawing and painting for like my whole life.